sea otter lives on rocky coastlines, in thick forests, and also along barrier reefs. They are hunted for fur and are on the verge of extinction. Their average lifespan is about 15 years, and they have one pup at a time. Sea otters can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes and have been known to dive up to 330 feet while hunting for food.
The Steller sea lion's habitat is the cool coastal waters of the North Pacific. When not in the water, Steller sea lions gather on rookeries and haulouts, which are secluded rocky islands. Threats are boats, pollutants, and shootings. They are endangered. Their lifespan is about 30 years, and females begin to reproduce at about age 5 and typically have one pup per year. Their whiskers are used in Alaskan native traditions.
The mandrill lives in rainforests of equatorial Africa. Its average lifespan in the wild is 20 years. Its predators and threats include leopards, groundhog eagles, chimpanzees, snakes, and humans. They have one offspring. It has blue and red skin on its faces, and they have brightly hued rumps.
They call me the Visayan warty pig. I live in dense forests in the Visayan chain of islands in the Philippines. I am threatened by habitat destruction and by human hunting for my meat. My litter size is between 2 and 4, with 3 being the average amount of offspring, and I live for 10 to 15 years. My friends and I appear to play a major role in dispersing the seeds of some species of plants.
The Asian elephant lives in large blocks of forest near water sources and grasslands. It is endangered, and the lifespan is about 60 years, but most do not live that long. They have one calf at a time every 4 years. Asian elephants can tear down a huge tree limb or pick up small objects with their muscular trunks.
Hippopotamuses live in rivers, swamps, and protected areas. Bat and ivory tusks of the hippo, as well as the land on which it grazes, are also of value to humans. Its predators include humans, lions, and crocodiles. A single young is born either on land or in shallow water. It can live up to 50 years. Hippopotamuses love water, which is why the Greeks named them the river horse.
The Damara zebra lives in savanna grasslands and has a lifespan of more than 20 years. It produces one foal at a time, and it is not endangered, but the population is thought to be in decline. Zebras can run up to 40 miles per hour, and baby zebras can run an hour after they are born. The Dabraza monkeys inhabit forests, swamps, and seasonally flooded areas. The greatest threat to the population is from destruction of the forests in which they live. They are also vulnerable to animal trade and range fragmentation. However, they are not considered threatened or endangered yet. And results of pregnancy is usually 1 or rarely 2 offspring. The lifespan of a monkey is estimated to be about 30 years. And a fun fact is it communicates well with deep booming calls.
Giraffes live in open habitats, primarily wooded savannas and open woodlands. Giraffe populations are rapidly declining. Major threats include habitat loss, poaching, and population fragmentation. 14 to 15 months after mating takes place, females give birth to a single calf. They live for up to 25 years in the wild and often longer at zoos. Giraffes are the world's tallest animal.
The naked mole rat lives in underground burrows in very dry areas. There are no immediate threats to the population. The queen can produce up to 4 litters a year, each with between 12 and 27 pups in a litter. It lives for at least 20 years. And a fun fact about the naked mole rat is it is almost hairless, except for whiskers.
The African crested porcupine will avoid dense rainforests but can be found in virtually all other types of habitats. Due to the damage this species has done to cultivated crops, it has been exterminated in several parts of its range. The animals have been killed to take the quills for ornaments and charms. There are 1 to 2 per litter, and their lifespan is 20 years, both in captivity and the wild. The crest porcupine is one of the largest rodents and is covered in long barbed quills and short stout quills. Watch out!
The slender-snouted crocodile are a highly aquatic species that prefer freshwater environments with a dense vegetation cover. Survey data suggests that many populations may be depleted. It will lay 13 to 17 eggs and lives for at least 50 years. Inside its slender snout, this crocodile has 64 to 70 teeth.
The Nile monitor lives near lakes or streams. It prefers lightly forested areas, but given the vast geography of this species, they can be found in virtually any habitat. It is declining in the native habitat, and massive numbers of these animals are still killed for their skin. They live for 15 years and grow up to 2.1 meters, which is 7 feet long.
The duiker lives in montane and riverine and rainforest areas. Despite so many predators, the duikers have successfully managed to maintain their numbers. One lamb is born per mother, and it lives as long as 12 years in captivity. The animals are hunted for their meat, skins, and horns, which are very popular in some areas as charms against evil spirits.
The Allen swamp monkey lives in swampy forests. Like many African monkeys, these animals are also killed for bushmeat, often from hunters operating from boats. On average, they have one offspring. Its lifespan is as great as 23 years, and its diet consists of fruit and leaves, as well as beetles and worms.